Hello lovely Pisces, hi Pisces, welcome to Wellington Witch. This is Lorian and I'm delighted to bring you your February reading for 2020. Happy birthday if you're born in February. If my dear friends are born in February, so happy birthday. Right, so I'm going to be using the John Holland tarot deck, and I'm still in the process of getting everything filled up on my PC, so that's why you're not seeing as many regular videos at this point in time, but come February everything should be absolutely back to normal, so I just wanted to reassure you guys of that. Okay, whoa, that message definitely wanted to come through. Heart chakra. Okay, so with every single reading that I've done so far for February, it's been different. So some of them have asked to, I'm just going to lift this up slightly, some of them have asked to be read immediately, some of them have just been one at a time, others have been all over at once. So let's just have a look and see. Okay, solar plexus chakra as well. And we've got a fulfillment of wishes, which is the 9 of Cups card. This is a really nice spread so far. Then you have the 8, emotional withdrawal, okay. And fertility in reverse. I'm going to do it in reverse. That's what I've been feeling drawn towards lately. I know if you're a regular here, welcome back first of all. But also you should know by now that I do not do reversals. I felt called lately to try it, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Immediately, I don't know whether you can see this here, but immediately your colours are green and yellow. Like, that's the whole theme. I don't know how this happens, but you have the heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, green, yellow, then you have green and yellow, then you have green, and a bit of yellow, a bit of blue, but then you have also green and yellow here. So it's definitely saying there's maybe some disparity between your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. So let's get a little bit and see what's coming through for you guys in February. So with these two, it could mean that you're not being as open, maybe in some respects, as to what you would like to be in your emotional center. You're not getting the emotions that you need from other people, or you're just not really vibing with the whole be emotionally open in February, because it's the, I'm trying to think of how to put it. Basically, I get the impression that there's a lot going on that you are struggling to assimilate, emotionally. There's something that you're very emotional people. So there's something around here that I'm not sure you're dealing with very well. And that's fine if so. Everyone has those moments, everyone has those blips in time. So I just want to kind of reassure you that if you are experiencing that, it's not to say that you'll never be alright again. That's not the case. You're just going through some stuff. And I think that's absolutely fair to expect yourself to be feeling very strongly in your heart chakra. What it's saying though is your solar plexus. Oh, where's that going? Your solar plexus chakra here. This is an incredible tool. This is your gut feeling, this is your gut instinct, this is your intuition speaking from kind of like caveman speak, If you hear bumps and rattles, that's my cat. But it does feel like, you're going through some stuff and maybe you're not listening because you're so in your emotions, you're not listening to your solar plexus chakra. Definitely in February, you need to be focusing on the both at the same time. That's what I'm really picking up for you guys. You need to be focusing on when one talks to the other and when one informs the other. So your heart's saying, look, I have a bad feeling about this. Can you please, tell me if I'm on the right track, or tell me if I'm doing this correctly. Naughty bella. If you tell me, am I doing this correctly? Is there something here? Your solar plexus may reassure your heart, there's nothing to be worried about here. So it's having a dialogue between the two. I think that your solar plexus, maybe is the voice of reason throughout February. It could also be that you're hurting about some news that you got recently and your solar plexus is just like, carry on, keep going. You could be having some chest or stomach issues this month because you feel kind of nauseous about it. You're so nervous, you're feeling kind of nauseous about it. What this may lead to is emotional withdrawal. So this isn't necessarily negative, I have to say. I'm getting a hermit vibe here, and I do apologise, there's no seemingly anything. Let me move this candle over here, let me see if that'll help. So with this one, the emotional withdrawal, maybe it does. This is mostly to do with, you hermiting and just contemplate. You know that they say, contemplate your navel? That's what it is. So you need to basically consume yourself with, okay, let me just take a step back. Let me see how I feel. Okay, let's go back. It's that feeling of, I just need a moment alone. There could be something that you're trying to understand here and you're trying to kind of work it out as well. But you do have the crown chakra, the fulfillment of wishes. Now this is an incredible card because this gives you the sense that what you're wishing wants you, what you're wishing for is coming through. But it is if you work in harmony with your heart and solar plexus. So what the heart wants, the solar plexus may say, okay, yes, I've sorted through your request and now let's go for it. This is a manifestation pairing. So I would say that you're definitely going on the way forwards towards something that you wish for. You may have just wished for things to be easier, for things to go forwards, and by wishing for things to come easier, you go and withdraw a little bit in order for you to get your head straight. But this normally, this is, upright. This means generational wealth and abundance and feelings of happiness and motherhood and nature and senses, because it came out in the reverse. Now in the books they don't actually mention the reverse, but I am going to go into it myself here. So I feel like for some of you this could be the news, or this could be struggling to see your maternal nature, your paternal nature, and see the connections between your parents. You could have trouble there at this point, or somebody else's, like your in-laws. It could also be that you're wondering how to create. Your creativity may be blocked this month, and that's why you just need to go away and think, what do I want? It could also be for some of you having struggles, with family or conceiving even. You could actually be in the process of trying to conceive, and this comes up and says, it may be a struggle for you this month, but don't blame yourself. It could also be that you don't feel yourself. You don't feel creative. You don't feel like anything's going your way. But it's saying that it is. You just need to communicate more with your heart and your solar plexus. What your heart wants, what your gut's telling you. That's basically what it means. A lot of people in the light seeker world, we kind of go into our heads. We think, okay, so what could we do next? How are we going to connect to spirit? How are we going to connect to, what Jesus or Lord or universe, whoever you speak to, how are we going to connect with them? And then you forget the heart and the solar plexus and the root and the sacral. We're so in our heads we forget the other things that are working for us too, and to utilize them. So this is kind of what it's saying for you, Pisces, is to utilize them. Make sure that you're connecting with them. Make sure that you're using them and obeying what they're asking for, if it's within your reach. So let's just do one of these cards, and then I'll go on to a relationship card. So this is the Moonology Tarot deck by Yasmin Boland. Alright, so let's have a look. Alright, so they want me to pick from the middle, and you came through first. So, be bold and make the first move. I think this is basically withdraw. Ask for it. Go into your quiet space, meditate, and then ask the universe for what it is you desire from the heart and from your gut. What you think is going to actually help you. Be less in your head and more in your heart this month. That's definitely something that's coming through for me. Less in your head, more in your heart. So this relationship one is more to do with, romance and things, but I actually apply it to various other relationships too. Friendships, family. So let's see what's coming up for you. It's like, whoa. Sorry, this is the pitfalls of having a laptop as your camera. So the one thing you've got is flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Act from the heart. Be spontaneous. Be something that you feel like, okay, I'm just going to attract by being myself. So maybe it's not the mother you want to embody. this month. You know, maybe it's not a paternal, motherly, you know, kind of connection here. Maybe it's just the youngster that you want to embody. Maybe that's the case that you're trying to engulf yourself in this week, month, I mean. So there could be a need for you to just flirt and have fun. I think maybe that's what your heart is asking for, just to flirt and have fun. And definitely, it could be that family, you feel like family's tying you down. If you're a single parent, or even if you're not, there could be something that's coming in to say, oh, you know, I'm just tired, I want to do stuff. I want to expand, I want to do things. So your flirting could just be that it's light-hearted energy. That's all it is. It's light-hearted. You're trying to get some kind of spark back. There's something that you feel. It's fun. It's, you know, titivating. So it could be that you're actually this month flirting with an idea. You know, you're taking it out for dinner. You're taking it to meditation. You're thinking, can I work with you, idea? Can I be with you? Let's have a look. It could be even a partner. You're flirting with somebody who you already know, and you're getting the vibe and vigor back into the relationship. Or it could be that you're actually flirting, you know, to try and get some more people into your business. Harmless flirt shouldn't really hurt anything, unless they take it literally, which we all know that some people do. It's just a nice smile, it's having fun, it's just being nice, and it could be being bold and making the first move to flirt with somebody. So that's all to think about in the month of February. It's the month of love, it's the month of Aquarius and Pisces merging together. It's absolutely gorgeous energy, and I think you should lean into it and embrace it. Well, I hope this helped you, my lovelies. I do love Pisces, I think you're amazing, so please do leave a comment below if this reading resonated with you. If you're interested in getting a reading from me, from my personal, you know, choices, all the links are down below how to get one from me or to follow me on social media. But in the meantime, I wish you absolutely the best of luck. Speak to you guys very soon, and take care.